This is a machine. This is our green machine. This lo'i right here. This lo'i is actually gonna feed. There's enough kalo here to not just feed our village, but to feed every single volunteer that has ever come up here.
Just this one.
Just this one. You know, we gotta put our, you know, foot down and just to on ourselves, so that we can lead by example, so that, you know, we're not telling them something that we're not following ourselves, or, you know, but it's just being mindful. I think that's why it's so important for people to come out and see a stream, or to go look at a lo'i, and understand the work that it took to capture this water from the stream.
There's a lot of unsafe places in the mountains, and the ridgelines get really vertical. Keelys are the only things that point you in the right direction. Wow.
Where are we heading to now?
We going talk story.
What do you guys think are some takeaways that we want these kids to take back, right? We know it's really important to pour into the kids because they remember it, right? It becomes part of their fabric. When you get a little older, it's a little harder to change. So what are some of the values that you hope that they're going to take with them today?
So our practice today is going to be mainly about, you know, restoring the stream to look like what it's supposed to look like.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate you guys making your trip all the way to Hawaii from the cold part of the world. I'm sure you guys like the weather. Yeah, but again, for us and having you guys here is to help share our culture, help you guys understand deeper what our resources mean to us, what our people, our culture, everything else means to us. So you guys have a better understanding when you are participating in the event, and actually when you guys are, you know, roaming around Hawaii, as well as when you leave. So things that you can take away to implement in your life or every day to be able to help maybe improve your communities, because everything that we have here is based off of community, right? So the systems that these guys are working on here is building through community in an ancient practice, but again, how it impacts not just the people, but specifically the land, right? So these things are extremely important and things that we want to share with you.
And for you guys to be here, and I hope you guys enjoy the tournament and everything, and take away something you can take back home with you
today. So we're going to try and bring some stones out of the river, bring them out and compile them for our activities that usually happen at the end of the month.
Lifting these rocks. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, thank you.
Where are you guys from?
Alberta.
And then also taking out stones that are going to be in a wall for 700 years or 7 generations past this. So they're going to get a chance to put their hands and put their energy into something that's going to be here and serve our community for many generations to come. So hopefully it's unforgettable, you know, to be invited into places like this, to the nation, and to feel where this movement is going, you know, to be present in, to see how the change is going to happen within their lifetime, and hopefully be the safe place for all these conversations about what it takes to bring a nation back. We only have 2 hours. It's going to vaporize really, really quickly. But these activities show us that a lot of hands together, we can get a lot of work done really, really fast too. So that's the goal.
Wait, do I live? I didn't Lennon.
Holland. Fresh water. Got fresh water.
How are you feeling so far, man?
I'm doing good.
Feeling good?
This is awesome.
I love it.
Great cause.
Yeah. It's interesting in the fact that it doesn't flow its seeds in the wind. So for it to spread itself, it usually has some interaction with a human. For it to break off, orient, plant, and the way that it sheds off its old leaf, it throws the yellow before the brown. So it's a good marker for a lot of things. So if you walk back in the forest here in the Ko'olau mountain range and you see tea leaf kind of your antenna needs to come up a little bit, that there's something around that was marked. So a stone, you give it that radius of like 20-30 feet around a tea leaf and a big substantial stone, you'll find something. So what we have here is a lot of the Kukini trails too. In the olden days, before text message, email, you know, the messenger was a huge role for the chiefs. So we have all these old trails that the footpath was the easiest to go on contour in this giant hill. And some of these trails are really wide. So we're starting to get some relationship with the old trail on this side, but we're seeing like just all these areas with like huge intention with tea leaf. Wow. Even when you go close to the mountain range, there's whole ridges covered in checkerboard style planting of tea leaf.
We'll make this a custom one.
Yep, that's up.
Excuse me. Okay. So, you know, the thing with tea leaf is here to protect us. It's a spiritual protector. You put tea leaf around your home to protect them from bad spirits, but it also calls in good spirits. So, you know, this tea leaf you planted here, this is like it's like your spirit is stuck here too. You know, there's an antenna connection for you to come here. So you're a part of what we're doing here, which is protecting our lands so that we can cultivate this future that, you know, we didn't grow up with, but our next generation will grow up.
What is your name and where are you from?
My name is Drew Rowan and I'm from Lloydminster, Alberta, down in Canada.
Sweet dude, really quick. Of all the team members, you're the one getting down and dirty, bro. Really quick, what is your experience doing this and what is some takeaways that could possibly take back home?
Well, my experience was really just mostly the teamwork and the connection that everyone had together, and everyone was just on the same page and working towards the same goal. And I think you can take that away and just put it in really anything that has to do with teamwork.
First Roar, Lubbock, Texas. Today, this was quite an eye-opening deal and a spiritual deal on how the history here was and how they're trying to restore it. I recommend everybody coming up here and just seeing it and hearing the story behind what's set behind this and how they lived back then and it made everything work.
Hi, I'm Cameron and I'm from Alberta, Canada. I wasn't expecting to do this today, but it was really cool working with the group like this. I just met them this week, so it was nice getting to bond with them like that. And knowing that this is going to be here forever is really, really cool and exciting.
What I've taken from today is that I can take back home is just working as a team, and we may not know the final product, but we know that we're part of something special and that we all came together, people that I don't even know, but we all came together to work to make sure that this was done correct.
It was an honor to be here, and the ancient history is very interesting. And the fact that people are volunteering their time to come up here and help restore the ecosystem back to what it used to be is exciting. I hope to get to come back.